Hello, folks and blokes. This is Psycho and today I'm doing a quick play of a game that I think I've only done twice or once, I don't know. But it's Tales of Vasperia. I've got the game back. I've explained before that I lost it. So I've got it back and started playing it. Obviously, I'm at the beginning, basically. Well, not fully at the beginning, but the first look of the world map. Oh, we got a little cutscene here.
A map, equipment, and even money. Your friends are so generous, Yuri.
They can't afford this. They can barely get by as it is.
Well, I'm sure they're worried about you and want you to have a safe trip.
Hello, whoever's joined.
It's more likely they're just glad to be rid of a troublemaking kid.
That's not true.
Guess I can't come back empty-handed now that they've given us all this stuff. Now I gotta bring back the Aquablastia, no matter what.
Now, I don't know if I mentioned this in the other quick play, but that voice by Troy Baker, or as some of you may know him as Jake from Resident Evil 6. Ah, you bugger.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly.
Hey, Red Creeper, it's been a while, mate. It's been a while. How you doing? Alright, before I actually begin any more explaining than that, just want to show you what difficulty I got it on. Normal. Obviously, if you could try, if you like me and you like New Game Plus, don't do it on easy, because there is a thing that you get after every battle called grade points that you get a little shop when you've beaten the game that you can spend grade points on. Unlike Resident Evil 3 remake, you can't get a the grade shop anytime after completing the game. It only appears when you actually start New Game Plus, and then it won't open again until you completed it and started New Game Plus. But if you do it on easy difficulty, you get no grade points. So New Game Plus is basically useless because hard mode, now you can get more grade points in hard mode if you don't get hit in battle. I think you get hit like twice and you actually get minus grade points, meaning that you would lose out. Yeah, that's a bastard. So medium for grade points is awesome, but figured out some stuff about grade points, about earning them. And then there's a move later on that you can learn called
Cry of victory. Repeat.
Hang about, let me just read. I've not been good the past week. Yeah, I'll explain that a bit, folks and blokes, with that one. But I'm actually fully good now. Where was I? Oh yeah, by the way, please try and cope with me with movement. My controller's not really good at them somehow. Anyway, also, if you use a magic lens on new monsters, you can actually see their HP. Obviously, if you do it on every single monster and boss, you get a trophy. Obviously, what I'm aiming for. Anyway, about the grade point thing, if you there's a move you can learn later on, sort of halfway through the game, called Azure. It's not Azure Storm. It's the other Azure one where you smack them down on the floor. I've forgotten what it's called. That actually increases.
Estelle.
Actually increases your grade points that you could get normally. Like even if you get hit a lot.
Hey, you coming? We don't have all day.
Some reason.
Estelle.
Looks like she's in her own little world. Hey, Estelle.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm coming.
Do they not have nicknames where she's from?
So basically, when you get that move, Azure something. Actually, let me just go and check what it is. So I've got this game on the Switch that I've been playing as well. So let me just, while I'm here, trying to think what button it is. Yeah, I'll put it on auto battle just while I look this up, what the move's called. It's called Azure Blast. Yeah, when you get that move, you want to just keep spamming it in battle, because your grade points will really go up. It is a really slow move, and it's quite powerful, but for some odd reason, it just stops you getting those minus grade points. I mean, you can get like 3 grade points per battle. Oh, sorry, I'm going through. Oh, yeah, I do that on quick plays. Anyway, how have I been? Now, last week, I booked, or rebooked, because I actually was supposed to have it 2 weeks ago, but I had to cancel because of fear, really. Now, I was meant to have my jab a couple of weeks ago, but obviously I cancelled it because I was just shaken in fear. So I rebooked it for last... Oh, well, we get in here. I rebooked it for last Saturday, and all week I've been nervous. So I thought I want to put YouTube on hold until I've done it all, you know. So I went and had it done. It was actually, the day I woke up to have it done was just opposite to the day... What was it? The day that I was... Then last week. So I was so excited. I was excited to finally go out for the first time in a year. Yeah. So when I had it done, I got home and I was feeling really good and all that. Then about, I don't know, 12 o'clock at night, I started to feel the flu symptoms. Now, it's not actually the flu.
Is this dog yours?
Yeah, he's my partner, Rapide.
And he smokes a pipe.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Did you actually understand what Rapide was saying?
No.
Yeah, I guess that was a stupid question.
The cartoon graphics in this game makes the old Nintendo colourful games just... I love in these colours. But anyway, I got flu-type symptoms. Like I said, it's not the actual flu. Just like symptoms that you would get if you had the flu. I've actually never had the flu in my life. And how it felt, I just felt heavy. Really, really heavy. But it was like being sedated, really. And I'm sedated a lot of times because I take sedation pills when I have panic attacks. So, and it only lasted for 22 hours, that's all. So not even a day it lasted. So I couldn't actually do YouTube yesterday, and obviously I didn't want to do it the day I had the vaccine. But obviously today I'm back to good again, so here I am on YouTube. But I thought I wasn't going to do the Android playthrough of Golden Sun because I needed to explain what's happened. So yeah. Now back to this game. To actually normal attack, just press circle if you're playing PS4 or PlayStation version. And then press X to do... so if you go in this option, the top looks like a star by pressing X. You've got your moves you can do. Obviously, you just press X for the top one. If you want to do this one, you press up and X, down and X, left or right and X. So yeah, you can set your moves what you want to do. Azure Edge is usually my top one, but when I found out that Azure Blast that you get later on, that you can, it's really good for the grade points. I've not tried it doing it on hard difficulty, but I don't know. Go ahead if you want to try that. Oh, you're having panic attacks too. I'm gonna be honest with you. With me, this year, the panic attacks have been really low. Really low. I've hardly had any this year. I mean, to be honest with you, it feels like this year, how I've got my future planned and that, it feels like I've actually been reborn. It really does. Because I've now got to make up for me past 35 or 36 years of my life. I've got to redo all that, really. And which I'm planning to do when my panics are all over. Like education, as I completely failed in my school times. And obviously work and that, but I can't really work. I don't know, I might be able to, who knows. But I do want to get a job on YouTube. Nothing to do with money. I don't give a shit about the money.
Okay,
It's just because
and I'll catch up
gaming
with Flynn as soon as I can.
is actually my dream job.
All right.
And
Let's see if we can just
basically,
pass
the
through the hole.
easiest job you can get for gaming is YouTube. And at the moment, it's the only job I can do because going out to work, I
Where's
can't
she up
keep
to
it,
now?
can't keep it up because of anxiety. I've always had anxiety, but obviously the past just over 3.5 years, it's just come on a huge amount since my
I've
granddad
got some
died.
nice gear in stock today. This blade was forged by none other than Assam the Blade Master. It even comes equipped with weapon skills.
Oh.
No traveler should be without them. Feel free to give it a try.
Huh? What do you mean?
It does, mate.
Special
It
techniques
does.
contained in weapons.
And I'm gonna be honest with
These
you.
techniques were originally passed down from master to pupil,
I have learned
but the blade master
that I'm just gonna skip through this. I have learned that anxiety
It's
there
bad
is
there
no cure from
Weapons you
other
pose, you
people.
have
What I have learned is that
when you
you actually learn to control it yourself by going through it so many
learn you
times.
should be-
You go through it so many times that
Still
you
get it,
learn
there
to
are-
actually control it in the end. Exactly what
Did you hear
I've
that?
happened with me.
Yeah.
Obviously, like I said, I was really nervous last week, but
That's
not
all.
really panic attacks. Just nervous.
Is that book it?
It's
It is a bit the same with other things as well. Like, my mother has a thing called fibromyalgia. It's a condition where your bones and your muscles are really hurting when... Well, they're not hurting. Your brain is telling it hurts when it doesn't. Or something like that. And my mum's had it for years. And in the end, she got so used to it that she doesn't know any different. She doesn't know what it feels like not to have the pain. Because even though that pain is like her being normal now. So, yeah, it does actually, even though it might not wear off, it will do because you're used to it. Same with panic attacks, really. Now, I don't want to go in there yet. I want to go up here. In case you haven't noticed, when I was in the inn, I'll read that in a minute, Red Creeper. In case you noticed when I was in that inn camp, that I had a lot of money. Yeah, it's DLC or something that comes with the game. The money thing, you do get other things that help you in the game, but I've not used any apart from the money and one level up thing that you can have. I mean, there's all sorts of materials, weapons and that, but I haven't actually opened that pack with the DLC because... How was it? It gives you a boost at the beginning, but it really does make everything way too easy. Now, oh god.
Are all those monsters?
No, they're rhinos.
We just left the capital and things are already getting crazy. That's it. I'm cursed, I know it.
Oh well.
The gate!
What the hell? Cut it out!
Estelle, you wait over... Hey!
Help the girl!
Whatever you say.
Please, I can't get up. Ow! The monsters! The monsters! Everything's gonna be okay.
Cold bloody hell.
Hey, I can stand! Go in the hold! Hurry! My doll!
right here.
This is the thing about Yuri, the main character. He
So much for keeping a low profile.
actually puts his life at risk way too many times for other people. People actually have a go at him for that. Hey, good job he ain't Indiana Jones and had a hat on.
How can
if you
I
know where
ever
I'm going
thank
with
you?
that.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
I'm not sure what I would have done if you hadn't cured me.
Hey! And that guard's like, fucking dog.
I'm just thankful that everyone's safe.
Right, Matt, let me read your message. Right, okay. Yeah, they do that. That's when you have, what is it, some sort of card registered for, direct debit, I think it's called. They take it out every month, and if you want that to stop, you have to get that card removed. I used to do that with my mother, but I never kept it on. I would put, the only really way I could have back then topped up without going to a shop, obviously, was with Mum's card. I don't have a proper bank account, so I haven't got no card. I still haven't now. But she would put a card on to get that thing, and then I would phone up Xbox and they would take the card off for you. So that's what you might want to do. And how powerful is he? Yuri, you might not know it, but he's extremely skilled. He is extremely powerful. Well, I'll be honest with you, if you've got no card on there, then they can't take any money from you. And I'll be honest with you, that does sound like a scam. It's not from Xbox. You might want to ring them up and ask them, but that does sound like a scam. That does not sound like Xbox would do that. That actually sounds illegal, scam. So you can relax with that one. Because if you've got nothing saved on there, that money can be taken out. Obviously, a bank or a credit or debit card. And I won't even say PayPal, because you need a debit or credit card to use PayPal. So if you haven't got any of that on your Xbox, then they can't take money out. So it does sound like a scam, mate. It's not from Xbox.
All worn out, huh?
It really is dangerous beyond the barriers with so many ferocious monsters around.
This place could definitely use a barrier against a pack that big.
Couldn't they install a barrier blastia here?
No. Barriers are a precious resource.
No
You're
worries.
Right. And with the current technology, we can't make any more.
Yeah, I know all about that
Only we
scam
could
stuff.
recover the
I've
secrets of
looked
the
up all
ancient
that sort
Goliath
of thing.
civilization. They created the blastia.
Well, if that, do you actually mean that? Do you mean that I've helped you out there with that sort of thing? Because if I have, then
Even if
fucking
that
hell,
were to happen,
that makes me feel good.
Using knowledge for the common good.
That I have actually made you feel more calmer now.
You two there. I'd like to have a word with you.
So why don't you let us through? I'll beat those monsters to a pulp with these fists of...
How many times do I have to say it? These monsters are tougher than you think.
Right. But yeah, I'm glad I helped out there. No worries. That is actually what I was meant to
Stop!
set out for what I want to do way in my future. But the only way I can do that is step by step. And that's helping people.
Hey, hold. It's always the...
Especially people mentally. As I've been through it all. A lot, not all, but a lot, so much when it comes to mental problems. And because I have such a positive mind, I want to help others that have that problem. And it seems like lately that I have had people come to me, mainly friends or internet friends that have come to me for advice and that. Right, I want to go to the roof. Oh. Yeah, if you just keep pressing X at these boxes, you could just find stuff. Obviously, you don't press X. I think like an apostrophe will appear, letting you know something's there. Oh, right at the bottom corner. I don't think you can advance the plot if you don't talk to this guy.
Hey, hold on.
Hello? I beg your pardon, but what are you looking at?
Humanity at work. Their tenacious attachment to this life.
Huh?
Why? Why must humans live the lives they do? They fight for a share of monopolized technology and hurt even those closest to them.
Are you talking about Blastia? I can't speak for anyone else, but it doesn't seem to me like there's any reason why we get dumped into the world. Once you're here, you just do what you can to give this life everything you've got.
Perhaps there is truth in what you say.
Hey!
What are you saying? That why humans this, humans that? Aren't you human?
What was that all about?
Got me. They say the heat can make people go a little crazy.
Is it hot?
I have seen this YouTuber that does this game, and he put in the background with Tidus laughing on that Una scene, because where they were in Luca, it looked like it was hot. Right, what you said here? I'll tell you what, Ray Creeper, that is another reason why I want to help out. It's kind of penance thing for when I've hurt so many people in my past. Yeah. One day, maybe one day, I will go into a whole video talking about my past. Because I have had such a personal childhood, me teenage, that reasons why I call things pronounce things differently, like I've said before. And alright, let's get some new weapons here. I actually want to stock up fully. You can only carry 15 of each item. At the moment, in New Game Plus, you can spend points where you can get 99 of each item. My childhood was very personal to me. I had a really good childhood with me, well, mainly my family, especially my brother, who is sadly no longer with us. So yeah, go down here. So, but my teenagehood was
You
just...
there. How about coming to work for me? You'll be paid, of course.
was just bad.
Watch your manners.
Completely. That's when I
it's not
started to
bad
hurt
manners
people.
to try and buy someone without even introducing yourself?
Watch your mouth.
You're just as charming as I expected. I'm Kaufman of the Merchants Guild Fortune's Market. We handle everything from trade to distribution.
Guilds, huh?
Careful when you say the G word, mate.
You see, I'm in quite a tight spot, and it's all thanks to these tremors.
I'd rather not know, but was that the work of a monster?
Yes, the Lord of the Plains.
Lord of the Plains?
He's the leader of that pack of monsters.
The leader? Man, there's some amazing things out there.
Do you know if there's another way we can cross the plains? We're in a hurry.
I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the Lord of the Plains to leave.
Huh. I guess there's no point getting worked up over it.
But I can't afford to just sit and wait. I'm gonna get a second opinion.
You're with a guild that does product distribution, but you don't know any other routes?
I could hire you and just charge through once the leader moves on, but you don't seem interested.
If it's bodyguards you want, why not hire the knights?
Are you forgetting that we guild members have thrown away our rights as Imperial citizens? Once you leave the Empire behind, you can't expect them to help you a whole lot. So naturally, the Imperial Knights would never deign to escort the likes of us.
Wow, you really stick to your principles.
Without that level of determination, one could never hope to run a guild.
Well, maybe you could use your determination to do something about that Lord of the Plains.
Go to the Koi Woods that lie to the west of here. If you pass through the forest, you'll come out on the far side of the plains.
But the fact that you guys aren't going that way must mean we have some surprise to look forward to.
I like a boy with quick wits, but I like one that doesn't waste a potential investment even better.
What are FPS games? What game's that? Oh, RPG. Oh.
Thanks.
Now, yeah, what
How
are
do you want?
FPS games?
Maybe I'll talk to you about that job if we meet again.
RPG are my main games I like to play. There are some other types, like shooting games. I like Resident Evil, which is my top favourite.
Estelle.
Hang about. First-person shooter. Yeah, I don't mind
I'm not waiting
first-person
around for the
shooters at
monsters
all.
to leave or anything. I'm just resting a little.
But in case you
I
may
see.
be actually
What?
maybe
How did you...
wondering, my actual favourite games, like franchise or French fries or whatever it is I call them,
The woman who gave us directions. She said she was in a guild, right?
is Resident
That was
Evil.
Miss Kaufman
It's
of
not the
Fortune's
Fantasy
Market.
Star series or Final Fantasy.
Giving up
Definitely
their
not
rights as
Final
Imperial
Fantasy.
citizens and just living free.
Yuri, are you interested in the guilds?
Interested? Nah, I just never had much contact with them. Back in the capital, there weren't any gritty guild types who'd refuse the Knight's protection.
We may meet lots of people in guilds before we're done with our trip.
I hope they're a little less aggressive than that woman was.
Yeah, this does sound like it's boosting up a sort of side thing for guilds, but it does not at all. It does not at all. In fact, guilds are just part of the story. Yeah, look how many characters walking. I'm literally holding the D-pad to the left. Oh, right. Get that right. Don't get it there. And the actual D-pad don't work. But yeah, the actual favourite games are Resident Evil. And obviously they're shooters. Some of them are first person. And yes, I am fully aware that Resident Evil 8 will be first person, so I am so up for that game. And I like how they have introduced this new character now, Ethan. Obviously, he ain't completely new because he's from Resident Evil 7, but at least he ain't a character in a Resident Evil game that's only in one Resident Evil game. And that's it, you don't see him anymore. So there's now another storyline with a new character. We go here. So whatever else he said. Not at all. Not at all. Can't stand Call of Duty. I have said before that I really don't like
A
overrated
forest in a
games.
place like this.
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
I read in a book once that
Ah,
Well, mainly because I want to give underrated games a good chance. But overrated games
know.
are just, you know, they won't get any praise from me. They get it from everyone else. Yeah. But I'm going to admit, there is a game out there for Android that, I don't know, the owners pay basically everyone to promote it. Well, not everyone, but... and it is a good game. I played it, and that
yeah.
what is it? I've forgotten what fucking game it is now.
monsters are easier to beat than
Let me
I
just
thought.
see what it is.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But I feel sorry for them.
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
You're right. This is different from inside the castle. The strong eat the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters. But I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself, I guess.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I've killed.
Twat.
I guess you could do that. I don't understand this girl at all.
Oh, where is this game? I mean, there's so many ads for it that that YouTubers do. There's a blonde woman that's completely acting in that video, and that what's the game called? I'll be reviewing in a minute, folks and blokes. I could just say folks, because that's both genders. But I will say there are some underrated games that actually need to stay underrated. I don't want to big up every underrated game, but there is a lot of underrated games that don't deserve that. But there are some that do. Have they actually took it off the Play Store? I'm actually wondering now. Right, I remember what it's called. Raid Shadow Legends. That's it.
You look very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
I
called
wish I could
self-defense.
enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
Right. Huh. Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends, that's the game. This is actually quite good, but I do refuse to play it because it's got so many people kissing its ass. You know. Hello, Drew, my man. Oh, hang about. I need to use the lens on these. Hey, Drew, what is the answer to that question that I asked in my last video with my camera? There you go, Drew. You just said it. Yeah. So, Drew, what is the answer to that question? Right.
Yeah.
Huh. Now, I know, by the way, there's something else that I've learned on this game with the grade points. If you do keep just spamming Azure Edge, you actually have a less chance of getting a good amount of grade points, and you could just get minus. But attacking actually obviously gets that combo up. Combos do help with that as well. But the Azure, I forgot what it's called now. But the one that I said before, it's just one big slam down, so it's just no combo. But for some odd reason, gives you a lot of grade points. As you can see, I've got there plus 0.39. So that's like nearly a third of a grade point, you know. But there are a lot of times, and this happens so much on hard mode, that if you get hit once or twice, you'll get minus, meaning you're going to lose the grade points that you've got.
The other side of the hold?
Okay, alright then, Red Creeper, take care, buddy. And Drew, alright, what happened there, I showed the length of my hair, and I said, Drew, Gus, if you're watching this, is mine bigger than yours? And then I went, hair.
Did you hear something?
I went, hair I'm talking about. Actually, the streams I'm not really doing at the moment because this month anyway. I'm just doing this stream today because I was explaining what I've been up to. I'm doing a lot of playthroughs this month on Android. and I can't stream on Android. And obviously I've started to do a new playthrough Golden Sun, but it's a ROM hack of Golden Sun. And oh fucking hell. I don't know though, Drew, because obviously I haven't fully seen the length of your hair. When you do with me, my hair actually goes past my man tits. It goes up to me ribs, just the top of me ribs. I'm actually 5'10", so if you can imagine that, yeah, it is actually. But I actually have a goal that I want to grow it. However, I won't be keeping it that long because I just want to say that I got it that length, and I'm gonna get it the same length for Sephiroth, down to me arse.
This looks easy.
Oh, okay, we can examine that guy.
Be careless.
Oh yeah, obviously you can only walk backwards and forwards. You can't really go up and down unless you hold the L2 button and move. Then you can go round. Yeah. Just thought I'd let you know that one.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But I know you don't really tie your hair back. I do all the time these days. I never used to when it was like shoulder length.
I feel power running all through my...
Hey, but what was it? As it's got so long, I've been growing it for like 3.5 years. Yeah, I started growing it when I was having those panics. And oh, okay, you got this thing, cooking, sandwich. That's the only recipe I know at the moment. So you need your ingredients, and obviously you choose who you want to cook. Press triangle and it will cook. If it's a sandwich, if it doesn't, it fails. And obviously you can see what the description of the sandwich, what you get out of it if you eat it. You can only cook once per battle, but that's all right. And obviously there's 4 levels of the cooking with each character with each recipe. So at the moment Yuri has no levels, and no one has no levels with sandwich. Keep using it. Even if you win or fail or that, you'll get a star. If you get 3 stars, that's like the 3rd level, and then the 4th level it says the word master under the picture of the characters on the right. And obviously the higher levels with the recipe means the more chance you have of cooking it. But it's a bit different if you get Rapide to cook. I'm trying not to crack up here. So let's get Rapide to make us a sandwich. So I press triangle to cook, and he's made us a bowl of dog food. And all dog food does is just give you, it heals you 1% HP and 1% TP. TP? What is this? Fucking Fantasy Star? And yeah, I don't think Rapide can foul anything though. I've never known him to foul any recipes, but all he does is give you a bloody bowl of dog food. So that's really nice. No, it's not. But obviously it says like it restores a small amount of HP for everyone. That's just not for one person. So if I go to Yuri and try and do it, everyone's full because we've eaten a bowl of dog food. There is actually an achievement or trophy you can get on this game for actually stepping into every single save point. And obviously, like I said before, examining every single monster.
Get careless. Yeah, easy win.
So we got 2 grade points there. Also, let me show you DLC stuff. So you go to, obviously you press L2 or R2 to move to the next thing. And at the right, at the far right, you've got all this. Oh, there's some bonus titles I can give Estelle and Rapide. Obviously, this is actually a bit of a spoiler to the other characters, but I'm not doing a playthrough of this yet. I can't use these titles on the other players yet because I ain't got them. And obviously, you get some gold. When it says number 3 or number 2 at the end, it does not mean you're getting to like 300,000 twice. It means it's the second 300,000. That's the third 300,000. I've already used number 1, and I've already used number 1 for 5 level ups. That's for everyone. And obviously, you got 1 10 level up and another 10 level up. And camping gear, obviously, just gives you a load of items that you can use. A bit like tents in Final Fantasy. But there's different types of them in this game. Gel set, obviously healing items, and all sorts of stuff, which I'm actually not really going to use because, what was it? It's just too much of a easy run, like a bit of a challenge. Obviously, recipe set, which you can actually get throughout the game, or you can get it all now with that. No, thank you. I'd rather get it myself in the game. It just stops the fun of finding recipes. Yeah, so I think the only thing I would do is the gold and the level ups. Now here's another thing: you really don't want to use the level ups until way near the end of the game, because if you use them up now, you're gonna it's gonna be harder for you to level up because you need way more experience points. Or you can level up normally throughout the game and then give yourself the boost. If you know where I'm going with that one. If you know what I mean with that one. But obviously I gave myself 5 levels to start with. Because, but the first, like, battle you have in the game, obviously I was doing it on normal. He's actually really hard on normal. And on hard mode, it's death a lot. But there is actually a 4th difficulty you can get on this game. If you,
Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Never mind.
I did not realise Drew sent another message. Rapide is clearly the most powerful being in the game. Oh yeah, he's really good.
We can't seem to find our way through this forest at all. Oh, could this be the curse? What should we do, Yuri? There really was a curse after all.
Don't be stupid.
Or do you not have a good sense of direction?
No, of course I do. I think.
Then maybe it's my fault. What should we do?
They say no medicine can cure a fool, but I wish something could cure a bad sense of direction. Let's get this over with.
I was actually last night, for the very first time, I was chatting to a top Let's Player on YouTube. Even though this guy, Skull Drain, is with subscribers way higher with subscribers than this guy, but this guy is, well, he's a bit like me. He gets way more views than he does subscribers. But this, I've mentioned it before. He's called BCS Buster. Very quite well known in YouTube with his Let's Plays. And he too looks up to H.C. Bailey. But anyway, I was actually chatting to him on Facebook last night, and I've never chat with any top YouTubers like that on Facebook. I think the only top YouTubers I actually talk to on the other social media is obviously Skull Drain on Instagram. And that's basically the only other place I chat with him. I mean, I do have him on my PS4, but I don't hardly message him on PS4 because I don't know, he may be in the middle of a recording or whatever, and I don't want to interrupt him when he does that. So I actually messaged him on Instagram. Oh.
Prepare to die, Egg Bear! Whoa!
Could they do a 10-hour video on this? If you don't press anything, he just does that. Someone out there, make a 10-hour video of this. Now, obviously, I don't watch those 10-hour stuff of this, but I do think it's funny to even do that. And obviously, the person who does that, I've got a big up to you for the, oh, what's the word? Yeah, sorry, I'm just rolling a cigarette while this happens. I've got a big up to you for the patience, that's it, to get it, to keep it on repeat for 10 hours. Man, you must have huge patience and good skill edits for that. Alright, you can stop now. I've pressed the button. What the? You trying to kill him? That hurt. I should have cut you. Don't. I thought he was going to piss on him. It'd be a Naruto style. Oh well.
I'm warning you. I don't taste very good. You'll get the runs.
Correction. Watch your language, alright? Family friendly, please. You're supposed to say you get the shits. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Somebody help me! Ah!
Is this kid for real?
It's all right now.
Oh, fucking hell. Stop getting serious,
Monster
Estelle.
turned into a girl?
Right.
Oh, brother. This should be interesting.
I'm Carol Capel. I'm a member of the Hunting Blades Guild. We travel the globe in search of the toughest monsters.
My name's Carol Capel, and I'm a guy.
I'm Yuri. This is Estelle. And you've met Repeat already.
So, I'm Carol, and I'm a guy. We got Urine, Estelle, the same as before. That's her name. And Repeat. There we go.
Anyway, nice to meet you.
You know I like to make fun of names, and we will be having that
Yuri,
in the
wait.
next playthrough of Golden Sun with a character. Now, the
My
name of a
apologies.
character in the next Golden Sun, which I'm actually going to start in, not too long from now, an hour or so. So that would be uploaded today.
Wait up! Where are you guys going?
What is it? There's a character on
You guys
there.
are here
Now,
to
I
enter the
call him
woods,
something
right?
else, but that name
Well, then,
is actually not something I made up. So, I'm not
Actually,
gonna...
we've just finished coming through the woods and we're on our way to Halur.
I'm not gonna take credit for... Unlike all these characters, I do name up myself. Apart from Estelle. My mum thought of that one.
No way! You guys made it through the cursed woods? Did you guys run into any egg bears?
Do you know what he's talking about, Yuri?
Nope. I don't think we've seen any.
Man, wonder if I should head back to town then.
Is it some sort of Robotnik thing?
They definitely won't like it if I keep them waiting. Alright, I'm not sure you two would make it on your own, but never fear! The star member of the Hunting Blades will be your escort! See that? I've even got my own Blastia!
Is that your glove or that pattern on the bag? Huh.
What? You guys both have one too? Oh yeah? Whoa, how do you like this?
It has information about monsters. After a certain point, all the pages are blank.
That's because I'm gonna fill it up with piles of monsters after this. Hey, wait! Who said you could just write in there?
It might hurt your star member status if it got out that you broke your sword.
Excuse me. How's he writing? He's holding the bottom of the book with one hand, and his other hand is down at the side of him. He's not writing anything, and Cal had an axe, not a sword.
Oh,
You had a
that?
sword.
I had to give myself some kind of handicap, or else it wouldn't have been a fair fight.
Oh.
Hey, that's actually not too bad.
Oh, okay. He's made that axe himself, and he put it in a book that he broke his sword before, I guess. So why don't you just name
Do you guys
your...
even know where you're going?
your actual sword axe, why don't you name it George Stobart?
Come on, guys!
Do you know what I mean by that, everyone? Now we got a monster book, which is... hang that. So, I think it's here. We go to monster book. Now, all the characters that you use the lens on will all, and obviously bosses, will appear in here, letting you know their information. So you just press what is it, square to look at the next details and that. So yeah, obviously on here. So we've got 6 human types, 2 beast types, 1, and all that stuff, yeah. And it seems like we got 2% of the book filled up. So get it all filled up, you get an achievement. Obviously, I am on a kind of achievement hunt, so yeah, let's make another sandwich. Well, not another sandwich. So obviously 10% HP's gone up for a healed. Not max HP, it's current HP. Oh, and we got another little...
I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
And he smokes a pipe.
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Repeat's a dog, isn't he?
Repeat is Repeat.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Repeat doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Repeat's saying?
Nah, it's just your imagination.
Right. I'm gonna say something else of show or tell. I've forgotten. Show and tell? We do have that to come in the next Fantasy Star 2 playthrough of Show and Tell. The new magic spells that I've learned. Oh, it's that mystery man again. Nice sword. Why are you like Sephiroth? It's not like you're the final boss, is it? But as you saw my Tales of Vasperia playthrough, the last one, you are aware... oh, that was what I was going to show. No, what button is it? No, oh yeah, square button brings up the world map, kind of in the background, like Final Fantasy VII. But if you saw the last quick play, not playthrough of this, you notice that obviously the main character's voice actor is Troy Baker, but you also have what we would have thought was the main villain. But there is a plot twist at the end when you beat him that other guy that we just saw is the main villain. We only see that guy a few times in the game, but the Commandant Alexei, he's called, voice acted by Albert Wesker. Yeah, the same voice actor as Albert Wesker. He's not voice actor, but this guy, I don't actually know if I've shown him. Zuggy, who's a complete nutcase, and he sounds nothing like he should do, because the voice actor has just totally changed his voice in this game to make him sound more crazy. But he's voice acted by Roger Craig Smith, Chris Redfield, or Crane from Dying Light. Yeah. But obviously his actual voice. Oh, we got 2 battles. Yeah, go into battle with 2 enemies together, they come at you at once. Right, just go check lens. Right, we've seen all these. I had to make sure that I wasn't pressing the confirm button to use another lens.
That was awesome!
Now, if you can see, you got EXP, bonus, and combo. Now, obviously, the bonus is compared to how many combos you do. You've got gold, the time it took you to do the battle, that was not 11 minutes, that was 11 seconds. Grade points, and LP. We've got the Let's Play. But, now, if you equip a weapon, And it has, like, in the bottom right, it's got like an empty bar on the right of its name. That's your LP bar. Now, obviously, the more LP you get, that bar will fill up, and when it's fully done, you've learned that technique. And yeah. I mean, you can use the technique as long as you have the weapon, but to actually memorise it, you actually need to learn it and that. So obviously, I think I might have new armour. Yep, new armour there. So Estelle, a wand, so she can use magic guard. Now that's usually sub weapons or armour, mainly armour, is another thing that you can learn skills from. And actual armour or accessories, you don't learn skills from them. Oh, a peed. So he's got item thrower. Now this is not nice with the game. Your characters cannot use items on other people unless they've got the item thrower ability on. So easy abilities. And you can see 12 out of 12. So he got 12 points to spend to equip something. Now if he says there's a weapon sign next to the ability, it means you can have that ability. You've got that ability already going because you're holding a weapon that has it. So if you like select it, oh, it won't let me. Okay, that's weird. Usually you can still can equip it, but it's no point because you've got it already active because you're holding the weapon. But usually it still allows you to equip it. Don't know. But usually abilities you need SP to you need to spend to equip them. Like some abilities it costs 3 SP or whatever. Obviously he's got 11 SP. So if this I think this one actually costs 10 SP. It will go. You see the yellow bar will go right down, and I only have 1 SP left. Oh, here we go. Here's something you don't have. Vitality. So it costs 2 SP. So equip it. There you go. Now I've got 9 out of 11. Now your max XP goes up with level ups. Now with me, I know you've got on the right, you got P defense and M defense. P defense is sadly I said paedophile then. P defense is physical defense and M defense is magical defense. I always go for physical defense. Oh, we got another.
Having friends to talk to really makes traveling a lot more fun. When I'm by myself, I get a little scared. Bored.
Yeah, Hey, Carol, there's a monster behind you.
What?
Oh, my mistake. I must be seeing things.
Don't do that!
Our trip just got more lively.
We got a bee here. So behave, everyone, or you get the bees after you, and you're like, I should have behaved. It's not the bees. I'm not even going to say that was a bad one. Why do dogs do that? You know, dogs, they sometimes go... No, of course they don't, but I'm going to say they do. Because you know why? Because I'm Psycho Anto. It's one of my phrases I haven't said in a long time.
Leave it to me!
Obviously, I did scan that bee, but I haven't scanned these. Oh yeah, I was saying before about difficulties. Now there is a 4th difficulty that you can get in the grade shop, and it's like super hard. And yes, it is super hard, but the grade points you get from that, I don't think it cares if you get hit a lot. Or if you get hit once, you would always get very high grade points in that one, but the battles are just way hard. But, obviously, with DLCs, you can find a way around that. Oh, we've got this thing. Oh yeah, if you hold R1, you get this sign up. Obviously, and then move left to right to target an enemy. Oh, Rapide's learned a new technique. And new techniques are learned through leveling up, obviously. There ain't no really any other way to learn new... Or arts, they're actually known as arts. And we have to go here. But to be honest with you, the main best thing you can get... Well, there are two main best things you can get in a grade shop. One of them is allowing you to hold 99 of every item, not 15, and the 10 times more EXP. That one is beautiful.
Yeah,
So like halfway through the game, enemies can give you 1,000 EXP, but with the 10 times more, you'll be getting 10,000. And that actually really helps if you actually go for the super boss on here.
Yes, there should be.
You guys haven't been to Hulur before, right?
I've actually never challenged a
haven't
super
heard about
boss
the
on this
tree
game.
barrier.
But the super boss is actually a character from another Tales game. He's called Quantos.
Tree barrier.
Some Blastia fuse to plant life, gain organic qualities, and evolve. The tree
But-
barrier of Hulur is one prime example of this.
But I have heard, well, I haven't heard what I'm talking about. I don't know what Tales Quantos is from, but I do know he's from a Tales game that has crossover with all the Tales characters, and that's a game called Tales of the World: Radiant Gardens.
Every year,
There are
just
actually
before the
3
blossoms are in full bloom,
games of that.
The barrier weakens for a while.
And sadly, though, 2 of them, Tales of the World 2 and Tales of the World 3, are actually only in Japan.
Yeah.
And on the ROM, obviously they're on PSP, but on ROM,
Sorry, I gotta
there is
run.
no English, or there is no English translation. I think there's other language
That kid ever
translations,
sit
but no
still?
English with them
So I
yet.
guess you'll be looking for Flynn now, huh, Step?
Yeah. But yeah, obviously
she know
when
you
it's
keep
a
a local eye on the
crossover with all the Tales characters, they couldn't fit it all in one. But I have heard that Tales of the World 2 and 3 have Yuri in it. Hey. But Quantos I know is in Tales of the World 1. Let's go to item shops. Okay, excuse me. Stop this controller. Oh, there's actually no one there. I got the inn. Now, I think there are hidden items somewhere. Not sure. Door's locked. This door ain't. There we go. Oh, now, sometimes if you're full up on items... It can ask you, do you want to discard one of your items to pick it up? You can do that or say no, because you'll pick it up later when you've got room. I just say yeah, just so that I've got it. You know, just say that the item's got. However, you won't really have that problem if you get 99 of every item. Now, when I say you can only carry 15 items, that's true, but this thing, which is materials, you can actually carry 99 of these, even without that oh, what was it, 99 item thing. I know that says 15, but that is not the max. It's 99. Oh no, you can you can carry up to hundreds of them. Yeah. I don't think it goes in thousands. But I'm saving it here, and I'm gonna stop the stream now because I'm gonna see you. Well, you're not, but I'm not. But I'm gonna go straight to the Golden Sun now. So I mean, you're not going to be seeing me because I'm not doing a camera one again. So yeah, that's it, everyone. I would definitely do more of Tales of Vesperia, but in a minute I'm going to start doing a recording of the next part of Golden Sun. Take care, everyone. Peace and chicken grease.